morning. Welcome to the Mayor's Weekly. I'm Brent McCarver. Obviously, I'm not Mayor David O'Meary. He had previous engagement this morning. He might show up before we get through, but he asked me to sit in this morning and talk with you a little bit about a recap of Foothills on this last day of September. And so we'll jump right in. We had a two-day festival, the 10th and 11th of this month, and it was a really big success from all indications and all the numbers we have at this point. We will be working again to get some pretty specific data on the number of attendees, but we at this point believe, based on our restaurants and other things, we were back in the 20 to 25,000 range for the two-day event. So we'll just kind of go from one end of town to the other and recap some of the things we know following the 2 days and give you some information regarding what took place and what we had. Starting at the Family Fun Zone, which always is set up down in front of the Civic Center, we had a new company providing the rides and carnival atmosphere down there. Was a huge success according to everything that I was made aware of and that people I talked to. I know that on Friday they opened up around 6 p.m., stayed open till 9, and through the waiver, safety security waivers that they had everyone sign, they had more than 700 children to take the advantage of the carnival down there. I know that during the day Saturday, we had a cornhole tournament, the first time we've ever had that, sponsored by Synovus Bank, and we had over, I believe it was 25 teams in the cornhole tournament that day that brought in several people down to the Civic Center. And as we moved through, this year we had some smaller number of vendors. Due to COVID, some of our normal attendees were not out traveling as they have in the past, but we had a little over 70 vendors spread throughout the area. Best of my knowledge, they all did extremely well. We had some unique craft items, had some clothing items that were new to us this year, and coming back toward the main stage, of course, Friday night, Saturday night, we had another incredible lineup of acts. The Steelwoods had just an amazing show Friday night that we believe somewhere in the 10 to 11,000 range would have been there for that show. And then on Saturday, we had a really good, there's a video on, I believe it's on YouTube, a really good honoring ceremony of the 9/11 event was that day. The VFW put that on. Our police and fire veterans were part of that. It's about maybe a 15-20 minute deal that was very moving. Had a moment of silence at 3:30 that afternoon in downtown, and it was completely silent. It was a very, very interesting thing to be part of. And then, of course, Saturday night we opened up with local boy Alcus Hudson was back. He lives in Hattiesburg, Mississippi now, but he really got things going that night. And then, of course, finished with St. Paul and the Broken Bones, Miles Kennedy before that. A very electric feeling in the crowd. We've gotten great response from that. But moving into what we usually talk about here on Mayor's Weekly, the economic impact that Foothills has on downtown is just it's a great thing. We know for a fact through our social media, we had folks from Missouri, Tennessee, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, Mississippi, all here in for the weekend in some cases, sometimes overnight. We have some great responses about the friendliness of the people in town, the look of town, the things to do here, excuse me, and the opportunities that provide themselves for entertainment that we probably take for granted. You know, when we're here every day, we got very good feedback there. We got very good feedback from our security. It's how safe an environment it is. JPD, again, does a great job. We had a company, 5 Star Security, that helped us with some of the stage and entertainment areas. So those things were another great positive. As far as economic impact, every restaurant that I talked to, which is what we kind of gauge, did once again great numbers. Seemed to be more of moving toward the food area as far as our food court, but the brick and mortar restaurants downtown did really well also. Of course, we won't know the actual spike or bump to the revenue as far as the city and tax revenue until we go through and get the numbers in October. And then also I wanted to state that Foothills has gotten to a certain size and has become a large event that I'm not sure a lot of people completely grasp what it takes to put Foothills on. And so we will be looking, we'll be meeting actually next week with some of the local investors that are part of the deal, putting it together about there may be changes to the overall operations of Foothills. Won't affect the actual festival itself, but there's things to consider. Can we keep it downtown? If it continues to grow, we can't get too many more people in the area where we hold it. Can we continue to keep it free? It's bumping up against a pretty expensive production that the mayor and the council want it to be free for the citizens and everyone that attends. So we have to maintain that type of thing. We could probably get, I don't know how we'd get much bigger than St. Paul's or Miles Kennedy, Blues Traveler, Whiskey Myers. But if we go after larger acts, we can't necessarily keep it a free event. So there's different things that we will be meeting about. Keep watching and keep paying attention to what goes on. But it's a great event for the city. We again feel very confident that we were able to put it together and get another positive event in the books, and certainly don't want Foothills to go away. It's a great thing for the city. Wrapping up, I wanted to make a couple of comments. Behind the scenes, it's roughly 60, 75 of your city employees that do work. I know Friday we were down here 5:45 in the morning. I left here about 1:30 Saturday morning. We have full street department, police, fire, volunteer from different organizations, our administrative people, all put a lot of physical work into this, a lot of hours down here. And I can't say enough about how great it was, everybody working together, pitching in, picking up garbage and hauling ice and all the different things that we have to do behind the scenes, hooking up electricity, just being there for the vendors as they get set up Friday. Friday is a very stressful and fun and energetic day. But I want to say a great thank you to our city employees that pitch in and work. We're back here at 8 o'clock Saturday morning and stay till around 1 or 2 in the morning on Sunday. Another great thing you may not notice, but if you come through Sunday morning on your way to church, downtown looks like nothing took place. And I'm extremely proud of that. I know the mayor's proud of that. And again, that's a testament to the people that you have working in this city and their respect and their pride in their downtown area. It's clean as a whistle by the time everybody rolls into church. That's the plan the mayor has for us. Want to make a special statement to the Jasper Police Department once again. We have 20,000 people over a weekend. There is, some alcohol involved, and we had basically no incidents. Once again, one, that's a testament to the crowd, but two, the police do a great job in security downtown, and very proud again to be part of that. So again, that's a recap for our Foothills 2021. We'll be meeting soon to get ready and plan for 2022. And I appreciate your time this morning. Don't forget, we'll be back with Mayor's Weekly next week, and I'm sure the mayor will be able to take any of your comments, your questions, things that you send in. Please be sure to check the link and send those in, and let us know if there's anything you would like to know about the city of Jasper, and we'll be sure to tell you. Thank you.